Guess who's back? Back again. Mark is back. Blind gaming. Guess who's back? Return of the Mac. Guess who's back? Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to Cheap Thrills, where I play a cheap game to see if it gives me pleasure. And yes, this is another DP special. 2 for the price of 1. Buy one, get one free. I said buy one, get one free. With that being said, let's cut the 70s porn music, funk, and get into it.
I'm sailing away, sailing open card for the Virgin Sea.
Cougar is game number 1, players. So it looks like I've got access to 3 levels. Let's try level number 1. I actually picked this up quite a while ago, and I can't remember why. Maybe I thought it was a Freddy Kruger game. Or maybe because Kruger sounds like Cougar. Yeah, just looking at this, I have a feeling there's not going to be any gilfs in it. Ah, now I know why I got this. Because it was as cheap as chips. Less than €2 pounds. And what am I getting for my money? It looks like your basic 2D platformer, where the only button you need to use is the jump, and occasionally a double jump. This first level seems very easy. I hope it gets a bit more challenging. The only challenge I've got at the moment is I have to sit right on top of the TV, as this character sprite is way too small for my liking. What is he talking about, you're thinking? The character looks big enough to me. Well, the thing is, I haven't put a video out for a month, and oh, level 1's done. Okay, let's go to level 2, and I'll continue my story. Anyhows, it's like I was saying, I've been absent for quite a while, so I thought it's about time I get out a video, but I've got a very limited amount of time to do it. And unfortunately don't have access to my normal gaming television, so I've had to improvise, and I'm using a much smaller screen, which I find more difficult to play on. This channel is called Mark Goes Blind Gaming for a reason. Alright, so the platforming seems quite smooth on this. Give me my money! I like this music, although I don't know if I could listen to this if I was feeling sleepy. As I drift across this void, many of you are wondering, why haven't I uploaded content in such a long time? And I'm aware there's been much rumour and speculation about my absence. But before we get into that, I'm just going to turn the volume down a bit. It's coming through my earphones a bit too loud. I hope you've been able to hear what I've been saying. I'm well aware that my lady fans just tune in to hear my smooth English southern accent. Anyhows, players, there's been much misinformation spread amongst the mainstream media, as well as other influencers and on social media regarding my absence, one of these being that I have contracted monkeypox. This is absolutely fake news. I have not got monkeypox, even though I do live a certain kind of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying, players. Another rumour being that I've joined Ezra Miller's cult. This is also untrue. I know I have been just as hard to track down as he has recently, and I did attend a party he hosted, they hosted a few months back. The funny thing is, we run out of alcohol and all the stores were closed. But Ezra was like, don't worry about it, I'll sort it. He was back in a flash. They. And we were like, how did you get that? And they were like, oh, I broke into someone's house and stole it. And we were like, Ezra, great joke, you're hilarious. I wonder where he did get it from though. Okay, I'm already on level 3. I think I'm going to do this, check out a bit of the next level, and then move on to game 2. Hey, that shuttle spaceship looks rather like the one from Cosmos Bit. Well, it kind of does, but doesn't. So if you don't know what Cosmos Bit is, it's another 2D platformer. A great game, and it's as cheap as chips. I made a video a while back. You can find it in my Cheap Thrills playlist if you're interested. Anyhows, now that I'm back, I intend to upload content more regularly. I'm going to attempt to get a video out at least once a week. And I also have plans to resurrect my other YouTube channel. Yes, I have another YouTube channel. Mark Goes Dark Side, where I used to do pop culture commentary, entertainment news, movie reviews and celebrity interviews. But unfortunately I've only managed to put out one video this year. I really want to get back into it. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave a link below to my second interview with Kevin Smith. And if you enjoy it, please check out a few other videos. Drop me a sub. I think I'm on like 50, so I really would appreciate the support. Okay, I'll check out one more level and then we'll move on to game 2. What? Why doesn't it unlock? Only 3 levels? Is that it? It took me like 5 minutes. I know this game is as cheap as chips, but they're taking the piss. I've just been ripped off. I just bought a demo. Do not buy this game, players. Konnichiwa. Game number 2 is Tokyo Run. This is one of my son's games that he said I should give a go. And I've just had a little practice run, and all I've got to say is
turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so.
not. I think that boy was trolling me. I definitely wasn't turning Japanese, if you catch my drift. Anyhows, I'll show you what I mean. So what's the point of this game? That's a good question. What is the point of this game? You're a dude with a sword, which you actually can't use, running through the streets of Tokyo. I guess you're a samurai or a ninja, who really knows. You collect these coins or tokens whilst trying to avoid these sumo wrestlers that run towards you. Both of these things being kind of pointless, as you can't die, lose lives, or lose coins. I know this game was as cheap as chopsticks, but it's just like going to a dodgy cheap sushi restaurant. You end up with the Tokyo runs. But if you're one of those PlayStation trophy hunters and you want an easy platinum, I guess after some time of running, collecting coins, this is an easy platinum for you. And as the game only costs a couple of $100 I guess it's worth it. But I'm not a trophy hunter, and I found this game painful to play. You know, the kind of pain you feel after getting kicked in the Jap's eye. It wouldn't surprise me if the developer has committed harakiri to avoid dishonour to his family. Well, there we have it, 2 games not to buy. Thank you all for watching my stupid video. I really do appreciate it. Sayonara, until next time. Peace! One night on my cock and your mom's in heaven. Her boss teeth out as she's blowing me. And then she asked me for a golden shower. I say why not, as you've paid me. I feel a granny getting close to me.